In today's video, we're taking a look at how to unclog a bathtub easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do everything that we use on the video. We're gonna leave a link on the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So you woke up today and it seems just like every other day, but you feel something's telling you there will be signs. So you decide to keep on fighting through life. So you turn on the shower or the faucet and you notice the water just keeps climbing and climbing. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. Way in here in the metaverse, but we got you. So the first thing that we're gonna need is to verify that you have the correct house. Next, the correct bathroom. Once you have the PowerPoints checked out, the most important thing that we're gonna need, other than yourself, is a drain auger. There's the manual kind like this one that can also be powered by a drill. You can usually get these for under $25. We'll leave links in the description. And basically what it is, it's a spring metal rod or stick or wire or rope that you push in through the drain to unclog. That's usually called a snake. As you can see, it has a head. This is what's gonna unclog or push anything that's not supposed to be in there. Next, we have the trigger, or in some cases a screw, that once tightened or pressed, it does not let the snake move forward or backwards. And then using the turning knob, we turn it, or using a drill attachment, we will help break that gunk, grease, or debris inside the pipe. If we let go of the trigger or loosen the screw, we can manually pull the snake back inside of the drum. If you have an electrical one, then you can do all this with the ease of a button. You press forward for forward or backwards for backwards. In this particular Ryobi one, you have a clutch system that you have to engage before every function. We'll leave links in the description. Now that we filled your brain with data, we're ready to attack. The first thing that we want to do is locate our overflow plate, which can come with a lever or not. If you notice your overflow plate has caulking, we want to take a utility knife and score all around. This would make removing it a lot easier. Next, we're gonna find two screws. It could be a flathead screw or a Phillips screw. No matter which one you encounter, the technique is going to be the same. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. And just like that ancient technique passed down generation to generation, we want to save the screws. Because even though it's tempting to throw it on that bin where it says lost and found, meaning where we finish the project and we always have screws left over, we will need them later. And contrary to popular belief, where we want to insert the snake is in this location and not on the drain. If you want to check out our video on how to replace an overflow plate with lever, we'll leave links in the description. And we use this method instead of going through the drain, because when going through the drain, it can hit the back of the tubing or either go back up on the tubing instead of down. Doing it this way is going to make sure that the auger only goes one way, and that is down. Once the screws are removed, we can go ahead and remove the plate, and if in your case it has a lever like this one, we would go ahead and remove the whole assembly until the plunger comes out, which is the round cylindrical part at the end. Now we're ready to insert our drain auger, either the manual one or the electric, depending on your case. But don't worry, it'll get the job done. We start feeding our snake inside the drain. Once we feel it stops, we press the trigger or tighten the knob and turn our device. Once we notice it goes through or it's no longer hitting anything, then we let go of the trigger or loosen the knob and feed more snake in. And we keep repeating this process until we notice we've gone a few feet in. Once you feel confident that you broke any grease, grime, gunk, or debris, or any obstruction, then we can loosen the screw or let go of the trigger and pull the snake back. You can always verify by turning on the faucet again once the snake is removed to see if the water drains. And now you've done it. You broke your bathroom. Your home's value has gone down faster than the drain auger went through that tube. Now that your drain is unclogged, we're gonna reverse engineer our way to glory. Always remember, using some gloves is a good idea. What we're basically gonna do, we're gonna slide our plunger in and our assembly, and then place our plate and align it with the screw holes, insert our screws, and then remembering the ancient technique passed down generation to generation of lefty loosey, righty tighty. And now you've done it. You become a master unclogger and snake enchanter of this universe. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's the link to our latest video.